Guys, how's it going today? Hope you're all having a good day today. I'm not. Till now. I hit my finger. You know, that works. So I want to start out today with sharing some stuff that I've been wanting to share with you that I should have yesterday, but there wasn't any time. I never even told anybody what I did to this frame before I painted it. So what I do is there's a lot of areas you can't get to and this and that. So wire wheel. Here's a wire wheel. When you run these, you have to have a complete face shield. Let me show you the one I use, because it's the only way to go. They're like throwaways. They are throwaways. I've seen them at the dollar store. $1.25 now. Yeah, I know. And that's what it's called. They're real flimsy. They don't weigh nothing, and they don't bother your face and your head, and it's got this nice thick band on here. You get a big package of these on eBay for like $10 for like a whole row. I don't know how many you get or whatever. But these are good to have. This is what I use, and this is good for welding, sparks, all kinds of stuff. Those are great. They hold up great. And use these. Put on your grinder. These wire wheels are really great for getting into the little tiny little spots real good. You can just grind it right in there good. Flapper discs, you know what those are, the little flapper diskies. These are great. You do everything you can with this first. Every single spot, everywhere that you can. This gets it down to right down to the metal. Get a bunch of these. And yeah. So then once you get it all down to the metal, I use vinegar and water. You want to use white vinegar and water, because what white vinegar and water does is it just takes the rust right out of the metal. I don't know why, but it works. It's pretty awesome. And you just scrub it in with, get some like medium steel wool or some rough stuff to start out. You can scrub it in, and you just wipe it off with water real good. Just rinse it off real good and just wipe it down real good with water, some rags, wet rags. Warm water works best. Just the best you can. I mean, you can't, you know, this is tricky stuff. You can't get into every little cranny perfect, you know. I use little teeny wire brushes and all that stuff to get into little crannies and stuff, and sandpaper. And it's absolutely no fun, but it comes out awesome. And then what I used on this particular frame, a little spendy, is this bottle of hardener. This is the hardener. I use the Raptor spray. This is their signature with the claw. Don't use anything else aftermarket that's claims to be like this. You want to use the real deal. And it's real simple stuff. It comes in a bottle, and you get a little can of hardener, and you dump it in there, and it's the right amount, and you shake it really good. And then you got a gun. If you go online and you buy, you don't already have a gun for Raptor spray, a Raptor spray gun, then get a kit that has the gun in it, so you have a gun for next time. That way, next time you already got a gun, you don't have to clean it out. Use lacquer thinner to clean it out. Just stick the sucker right in the can of lacquer thinner and blow it, and it just cleans it right out every time. Perfect. There's two different types you can buy. This one here has an adjustable tip for the fan, and but I've never even used it, and it just sticks. So maybe I could take it apart and put some grease in it. I'm going to still try that because I haven't even got to try this adjustable tip yet. But you don't even need it really. I mean, these ones here with just a straight barrel that don't have an adjustable tip on them work great. So anyway, you get the can, put the hardener in it, shake it really good, and then it just slides right on there and screws on, and you're ready to spray. So how that works is you have to have some sort of a way to adjust the air. So up on the air high, when you blow it on, when it hits, it blows out flat. So then you don't have such high rise bumps. And then if you slow the air down, you can get it really rough, you know. I don't like it really rough because this is like smooth. It may not look smooth, but it is. This stuff is like, if you don't know what it is, it's like a hard rubber. It's like, you know, those, like a spray-on bed liner, because that's basically what it is. You have to go to a shop and pay them $500 to spray your truck out. It's the same stuff, but you can do it yourself now. This stuff is the toughest, best stuff in my life I've ever used. I will put my name on that. This is the best. I wouldn't use anything for undercoating, trunk of a car, the floor in your car before you put your carpet in. Undercoating inside the fenders, your frame underneath, the body underneath, everything. This Raptor spray is the best. All right, I'm done with the Raptor spray. Let's move on to something else that I've learned. Spray paint in the can. Back in the day, the spray paints in the cans had a bad reputation. Now you can get good paint in a spray can, and the only good paint in the spray can, besides, most people don't know this, but most auto body stores that sell car paint will put car paint in a spray can for you. And you can have automotive paint in a spray can. Yep. And some of them have a little thing you pop in the bottom, it blows the hardener in, and you shake it up and then you go, but you can't reuse it. You have to use the whole can. But it's like $40 for a can of spray paint when you do it that way at an auto body store. But if you want to just go to the parts store and get paint, Duplicolor is definitely this brand right there is good paint. It's expensive, yeah, but it's one of those things where you get what you pay for. Kind of like this Raptor spray, you get what you pay for. I don't remember how much the Raptor spray is. I'm gonna say it took 2 cans to do this frame. You're looking at about $60. These things here, I think they're like 12 or $13 now. Went from 8. Like, you know, things used to be a little bit cheaper. Things are going up crazy now. It's $12.50 to transfer your money from your PayPal into your bank account now. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna say a dirty word. I'm trying. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so there is one thing that's close to this Raptor spray that you can get in a spray can, and then this stuff is awesome again. The reason I'm bringing this stuff up is because it's great stuff. I mean, it's again, this is it right here. It's called Rugged Black by Rust-Oleum. I typically don't like Rust-Oleum paint. It don't dry until tomorrow. This stuff dries in 10 minutes. And it's the same thing. It's hard plastic. I mean, you can't chip it with a hammer stuff. This is it right here. This is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to find it. Certain areas don't even have it. Around here, the parts store has it for $16 a can. Walmart has it for $13 a can. And Walmart sells it so fast that I buy it at Walmart when I don't need it, because you can't. When I need it, there isn't any. It goes just like that. It's that good. This stuff here actually goes quite a ways for the money. It does pretty good. You can do several coats and make it thick. It's really super good stuff. But basically, if you don't want to go through all the Raptor spray hassle and all that, in a spray can, this is basically the same thing. If you can see that or not. For undercoating, floors again, whatever, you know, it's just, oh, forgot to mention something. Oh, this comes in some, you can get different colors. Not too many different colors that I know of as of now. But I'm hoping they come out with some really cool colors. You know, they need to come out. I think they got red and something else. I don't remember what it was. Let's go back to the Raptor spray for a second. I know I said I was done with it. I'm not. You can paint over Raptor spray. So if you want that Raptor spray look with paint over it, I've done it. It looks really cool. I did a 56 GMC truck gasser a while back, and I did the whole inside the bed walls with Raptor spray, and then I put the flake green right over the top of it, and it came out absolutely killer. I was like super impressed. I mean, I was in shock. Something else I wanted to bring up real quick. Not everybody knows this. You know the goop glue. Goop glue, they make this for, this one here, I use it, it's, if you look right there, if you look right here in the bottom, automotive goop glue. In case you didn't know, goop glue made automotive goop glue. They make upholstery goop glue, plumbing goop glue. The upholstery goop glue, you can actually, you have a hole in your pants, you can stick it together with it and let it dry overnight, and it lasts forever. It's amazing. I don't even get it. Anyway, I use this stuff on all kinds of stuff. I use it on my air ride fittings, and then when you screw them down in there, 100% won't leak. And then if you ever have to take it apart, you can get it apart. And it's automotive goop glue, so it works for, you can make gaskets with it and use it in your gaskets. I do. I use other stuff too. It depends on where the heat is and this and that. I haven't used this stuff that long to know if it holds up under certain things, you know. What else was I gonna do today? Oh, okay, here we go. Anybody know what this is? No? Yes. All right. Take note of that brand. This is wrap material. This is a chrome wrap material. First time I used it, I got a roll of it and I put it across the bumper, and I heated it up and pushed it on there, and it just wrinkled all over the place and gave me a hell of a time. And I was like, I ripped it off and I said, I hate this stuff. And then I watched videos of it, and I'm like, well, how come they can do it and I can't? Well, no one's ever mentioned that this stuff has a really thin shield that you can't see over it. You have to take off first. All right, and sometimes it's hard to get started. Let me see if I get it started. Use a razor blade to get it started. I'll show you how that works if I can. Yeah, look at this. See that clear? Super thin stuff. When it's on there, you can't tell. So what I did is I heated it with this on there. I heated that on there. It just wrinkled out. It was like, I was like, I haven't seen a video where you take that off. Well, it's been years ago since I looked to see if they made a video that takes this. Well, I'm making one where you take it off. Now you know, in case you don't know anything about this stuff. This stuff's cheap, and if you mess up, you just pull it right off, and it doesn't cost much money. This stuff isn't that much money. There it is. Boop. That's gone. Say goodbye. There it is. Okay. I gotta find something to wrap up real quick, just to give you an example. I'm not going to do a super professional job or anything. I'm just going to show you basically how it works. Let me find something around here. I got to have something that we can use. There we go. Let's do something basically hard, but it's not hard. But it is hard. Okay, you're not supposed to wrap over rust or anything. You're supposed to wrap over smooth paint. Actually, so when it dries on there, and it adheres right, and you can get it tight and right and all that. So I'm just going to show you how precise this stuff can be. This is a horn cap off a 50 Chevy truck, rusty. And you can see how it says Chevrolet on there. And the little lines, and this little teeny line that goes around the outside. See the detail in that? Real tedious detail. And it's like, it's rusty and everything. Maybe you can't even see it, tell. Well, I could chrome it and then you could see it. I'll chrome that. Let's chrome that. So now you gotta peel it off. It's got paper on the back, see? Now this is a light tack. It's barely tacky at all. It's really don't really stick to your finger or anything. It's just got a light tack to it. When you heat it up, that's when it wakes up. It's kind of thin stuff. Feels weird. It's kind of a weird feeling stuff. So anyway, you got to have a heat gun. If you don't know what a heat gun is, just go into a store, or go to Harbor Freight and just ask for a heat gun. It looks like this. It's got most of them have a high and low. I'm going to throw it on high. There's a low. I'm going to throw it on high, just so we can get this done. I'm going to put this right over the top of it, okay? Put it right over the top. Put it on high. Give it a second to get hot. Okay? Then I'm just going to hit this. See, it's already... Alright. Heat it up again, cools off on you, and just give it. See how it stretches? It's weird stuff. It just stretches. You can stretch the lines right out of it. Okay. Let's do it again. It don't take much heat. Stretch it around. And then you gotta rub it in. Still warm. It stays warm it holds the heat for a bit. It would have to, because you ain't got time if you don't got time. There it is. It shows I don't know if you can see that or not, but it shows the Chevrolet, all the little lines and details and this whole thing. It shows it. It even shows all the little rust bumps. Yep, that's how it works. Just heat it up, stretch it around, done. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. You can chrome gas caps, glove boxes that are need help, chrome glove box, whatever you want to do. Now if that was painted, it would adhere on there really good, and then you could actually do a nicer job when you rub it in, and it would be smooth and it would look really good. I mean, whatever. I'm not really that awesome at it. I mean, I can basically I can do it. Somebody that's good at it could take a brake drum off this truck right here and wrap that brake drum, make it chrome. I'm not there yet. Forgot to mention before too that you'll be seeing me do on top of this air ride. I will be doing. I do upholstery too. So I buy the kits and then I put them on, and I'll be showing you guys that. And yeah, this dried up really nice last night. The carbon fiber wrap on there. Okay, so let's go do something else. I wanted to show you guys a couple other things. Let's get you off the pod here. Let's go over here. I got a little light in here. I'd like to show you something I did. So on the shifter, I heated, well, usually I heated it right here, okay? Because what it did is it can't, usually they come over here by your steering wheel and go up, like that, bam, 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 right? What I do is when you get it in first, I see, push the clutch in, you put it in first gear. I got it in the center of the dash, see? Right in the center. Going straight up. It goes all the way to the top of the dash now, almost. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put a chrome beer tap up. It's going to be about that tall. So, and it'll be all painted white to match the interior. That's what I'm going to be doing there. So heads up. You'll be seeing me do that coming soon. Also want to mention that I will be selling some car parts here pretty soon. So stay tuned. Put me on your watch list and and you can watch me do all kinds of stuff. I do all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna be selling some really cool car parts. So anyway, I got the air ride together, and I wanted to show you guys. This light's in the way here. You can see it now. I'm gonna let it down, and you can see it better. I'll let it down, I think. There we go. That's what it looks like. You can see my notches that I cut out right here to clear the bag on each side. And I actually used that black spray that I showed you on the back of in the spray can, the rugged paint. I put that rugged in here, and it's like, it dries like a hard plastic rubber. It's pretty cool stuff. And yeah, that's that. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm going to add a video. I'll be putting a video on at the end of this video of some of the trucks that we've done. I'm just going to throw a video on there so you can see what we do. And subscribe, like us on YouTube, Facebook, and all that. And I appreciate you. I'll be bringing more stuff out later to show you what all you can do and got to do on these when you build them. I'm just waiting for one part to come in. It ain't came in yet. Then I can finish this air ride and turn it on and get it going and show you how that all goes together. and how that works and how to plumb up the wiring for air ride the proper way. And I wanted to show you guys, I'll show you in the next video, these really cool fuses. If somebody's not familiar with these, that you can put into certain things they sell at the parts store. And all right, I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm tryna get paid.
I've been broke for 27 years, I ain't going for 28. Been seeing you niggas flexing and finessing the shit. You know I ain't never ate. Been seeing you shining, all that designer. You ain't get your little bro plate. That's how I know you fake, bitch. That's how I know you fake. Get it straight. Face in your face.
All stop.